Hey Fluties, today we're going to learn how to read a flute fingering chart. This is really important because this is how you can learn to play any note on the flute. Before we learn the fingering chart, let's review our hand position and our home keys. So for your left hand and your right hand, we have a thumb, which we'll label T, and then the next fingers are 1, 2, 3, and then our pinky. So pause for a second and figure out your thumb, 1, 2, 3, pinky. Let's review our left hand, starting with the thumb. Remember, we have a circle key we're not going to push. We're going to put our thumb on the long key. On the top, we are going to skip the first key you come to, first finger on the next one, skip a key, second finger and third finger, and our pinky is going to rest on this key that sticks out slightly. Here's what it's going to look like from the side with your thumb. Notice the keys that are skipped. And from up top, notice that that pinky is resting on that key. Going to the right hand, we're going to start the other way. Our pinky is going on the P-shaped key, and then going backwards, your third finger, second finger, first finger, which means there will be 2 keys with no fingers on them. Here's what it's going to look like from the top. Here is an example of a flute fingering chart. Each of these circles and symbols is going to line up with a home key on the flute. This line shows the break between the left hand and the right hand. So everything on the left side of that line is going to be played with the left hand. Everything on the right side of that line will be played with the right hand. Let's break it down by hand. With your left hand, if this key is filled in, then you'll push the thumb key. The first key with your first finger, your second finger key, and your ring finger key. Occasionally, you'll see this pop up. That is to be played by your pinky. On the right hand, our first finger key, second finger key, third finger key, and pinky. We often are going to hold down this pinky key, as that P-shaped key is called the resonance key and helps to balance and a good tone for your flute. On the fingering chart, when a circle or key is filled in is when you will push that key down. The rest of the time, it is going to be resting. Here's an example of fingers that are resting on the keys versus pushing them down when the circle is filled in. Notice that they stay close to the keys even when they are not being pushed.